Hey everyone, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever you are. I hope you are doing well, and I hope that you are having a grand rising. And I hope that you guys are taking care of yourselves. Today, I wanted to make a video, really quick about my content, which has been plagiarized um, by the same doppelganger and the vertical man that I keep bringing up in my conversations or in my videos. And the reason I keep bringing this person up is because this is a person that has been involved in a lot of misfortune in my life that has been, you know, manipulated by him and this doppelganger, his mother, the old woman. It's an old woman. He lives with her, his mother. I don't know if the copycat now lives in the same house with him and her and the mother. I don't know. But these three people have been plagiarizing my work. They have been shadow banning my channel because they keep stealing my content. And the copycat, what she's doing is passing my content as hers. And what she'll do is that she will use AI generated images to, you know, replicate everything that I do, um, and uses the AI generated thing for voice so that when she speaks to people online, so that she can sound just like me, in order for her to keep asking people for money online, posting as me. And she'll use the AI voice to sound just like me. And she'll also use Face ID recognition to hack into my devices and things like that. And the reason she's able to get away with this is because, like I said, she has had a lot of facial surgery to look identical to me. And when you have identical features, or the eyes or the mouth or facial expressions blinking, all of it matches the real person, they can easily hack into your device. This is why I don't recommend people using Face ID recognition, because there are people like this doppelganger and the Virgo man who will use this Face ID recognition thing to hack into people's devices or people's bank accounts, emails, text messages, phone calls, all kinds of things that they can do with it once they have access to your personal life. These Bergman and this copycat, they have been his mother too, the older woman. These three people have been blocking communication on my devices. If there is some kind of a work opportunity, they'll delete the email so that I don't see it. And then if there is anyone from online that wants to cooperate with me, they will delete that message and the copycat will respond to them as me. How this works is the copycat actually creates an email that looks exactly like mine so that when she responds, it looks like the response is coming from my email. And this is how she has been able to meddle in my work opportunities. This is how she, the older woman, and the gay Virgo man, this is how these three people and the group have been keeping me unemployed, unable to get a job because they keep meddling. Every time I apply for a job or a whatever place I'm interested in working on, they'll see the email that says that I applied for that place, and then they will contact that place and talk to HR and tell them to disregard my application because they keep bragging or claiming that I am a person that needs to be watched because I am somewhat mentally unstable, is what they're This is how they have gained access to my personal life by lying to high officials, regular friends, and people that they know that I know. They'll tell them, stay away from this person. This person is a threat to society. She's very violent. She's very volatile, very evil, and all these crazy things that they keep saying about me, which are all, intended, to make me have some kind of a loss, whether that is an employment, friends opportunity, love opportunity, any kind of communication. The point of these three people in the group is to continue to try to keep me isolated because they think that I'm going to break and go off and snap on them because they're doing all of this. I don't have to worry about this. They should know that because everything that they are doing is being recorded. So why should I be worried about this? Sure, it is concerning that I can't find a job because I need money. Okay. But I rather continue to go to the food bank and do what I have to do to feed myself. But I'm not the prostitute you people keep telling people that I am. Because if I were a prostitute, why do I not have any money? Why do I not have any food? So let's make sure that we understand that. Okay. And just because you're shadow banning the video and the channel so that no one can listen to what you people are doing, and because you guys want to keep hiding what you have done and have been and are still doing to me because you don't want anyone to know what you've done. It's not about any of that. No one cares about you, but you will pay for what you have done, all of you, because this is meddling, invasion of privacy, obstruction of justice, slandering, forging my name, creating fake profiles online, asking people online for money as me. And all they want to do is continue to keep hiding my channel and my videos so that the FBI doesn't listen to it or no one sees what they're doing. What makes you think that they don't already know? We're just giving you enough rope so that you can hang yourself. And you've done a really good job at hanging yourself. The gay Virgo man, his old mother, and the group, you practically hang them all up. If anyone should be held responsible for exposing them, that should be you, doppelganger. Because you couldn't keep your insecurity to yourself. Or do you not remember the day that you sent me the picture of you?
Can you match me?
When I think about this, I keep asking myself, how can a person with so much money and look like that have this much gross insecurity? If I had the kind of money that she has, and I don't mean the stolen money because everything she has is stolen money. Everything, but what I'm saying is if I had the money that she has and if I look the way that she does, why would I want to have an ounce of insecurity in me? That tells you exactly who you are and how mentally unstable you are. The copycat and this gay Virgo man committed a crime. They lied to an organization that hired the copycat that this gay Virgo man presented to them as me. The organization thought that this doppelganger, this lookalike, was actually me. This doppelganger was given a house. She was given a car. She was given a lot of money that she has been receiving, payment money that she has been receiving as me. Because the organization that she's working with believes that she is me. Now, when you talk to her, she will try to convince you, well, no, she's the one copying me. This is what she will tell you. But the bottom line is that she's lying to you and everyone else. Before I came into the picture, were there any signs that she was this creative? Because as far as we all know, this person is a very lazy person. This copycat doppelganger, she doesn't want to work. All she does is leap around with almost everyone that crosses her path for money, not caring that she has AIDS, but she will still sleep with people for money. That's all she knows how to do. She steals, kills, and commits forgery and perjury. How do you go into a courthouse telling people that you are me or that you are a twin sister and that you're claiming my money because I am in bed or because I am in a mental asylum or because you don't know where about my whereabouts? How do you not know about my whereabouts, but you do know about my whereabouts when you have to send men to harass me at my house? You're going down. If I were you, I would start praying because even God is not going to help you. Maybe you should ask your God. Oh, wait, hold on. Your God is the devil. He lies. He's an illusionist. You're in deep trouble. You're all on your own. I told you that the devil will trick you. I told you that the devil will make you trip. You thought you were invincible. You thought you were untouchable. You thought that you were indestroyable, unbreakable, because you have money and because you sleep with powerful people so that they can protect you. Do the powerful people know that you have AIDS? How do you think that their wives are going to feel when they find out that their husband has infected them with AIDS because you didn't tell that man and you didn't wear protection with that man? You infected this man. Not just one. There's a lot of people involved in this that you took down with your reckless attitude and behavior, your disgusting desire to have money, which doesn't give you any awareness of the stupidity that you're doing, the danger that you're putting people in. There are children that these men have. These married people have children, and you're going to take away their parents with AIDS because you were that selfish. You don't care about that child's life. You don't care about how that child is going to grow up without a father because you killed their father with AIDS. And the gay Virgo man is exactly the same thing. Both of them are the same way. This gay Virgo man, he's a pedophile. He actually has a lot of sexual engaging with minors. And this means boys and girls. And I'm talking 12, 13, 14-year olds, 16-year olds, 17-year olds. This is the reason why he fears that now that he has opened a Pandora box, he fears that all of his dark secrets will be exposed. And he's right. I told you to leave me alone a long time ago. Repeatedly, please leave me alone, and you will not listen. God warned you not to do what you did, and you told him that he was a joke, and so was I. Who's the joke now? When the organization first came in contact with my content online, they liked my videos. They liked my creativity, my ideas. The Virgo man knew these people. He works with these people. They asked him, "Do you know this person?" He says, "Yes, I do. Actually, I am her manager. I am the one that manages all of her work opportunities. Oh, great, the organization says. Can you bring her in? So, because we want to talk to her, we'd like to meet her. Oh, sure, he says. The gay Virgoman turns around and tells the copycat, I want you to pass yourself as her. It's a big deal. You're going to get a house and you're going to get a car and you're going to get a lot of money that you're going to be making money at the end of every end of the month. Every month, you're going to have a huge installment payment from them. Money that was supposed to come to me. The house that she was given was supposed to be given to me. The car that she's driving was supposed to be given to me. This whole time, this person has been assuming my identity, not just in the physical, but in the legal. And some of these physical traits that I am referring to when it comes to her using my name, there are two countries involved. The United States, which is where she currently is dealing these illegal activities with this organization. And the other country is El Salvador or any other of the Caribbean countries, wherever she's from. But the money that she has made is definitely being laundered outside of the United States. It's somewhere by a body of water. It's where the money is. The house where she lives, I believe, is by a body of water, something like that. But she is indeed using my identity to make money, not just in the legal aspect, but also in the online. Both these two people, this Schultz Virgo man and this copycat, these two people not only have meddled in my life, blocking all communications just to keep me down, keep me low, keep me broke, isolated, so that no one can see what they're doing to me. And while the copycat is out there walking around as me, and people are actually celebrating her, I'm sitting here at home, broke, no food, and while she's making thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars with my content, I'm making zero. But when I speak this kind of truth, all they want to do is hide the video because they think that nobody's by my side. And that's where they are wrong. But I'm going to let them continue to think that way. Because a real empress doesn't stoop herself to these people's level. A real empress is also a divine feminine, well grounded, balanced. While she's a scatterbrain, lazy and useless and talentless, I am the opposite. But she wants to tell the world that all of what she is who I am. She tells people that I am a lazy person, that I don't want to do anything. This copycat has gone to great length to bring drama to my house at any cost. She went to the police station and told the police station that they needed to do a wellness check on me because I hardly come out of the house. What she's really saying is, I need you to go to her house and I need you to see who she's with. Is she with the guy that I am interested? Is she with anyone? I want to know that. But she manipulates the situation by making it sound like she's concerned. I'm just concerned that we haven't heard from her and she hardly comes out of the house. We're just really worried. Can you please do a wellness check on her and then you can let us know how she's doing? No, she's asking personal information because she's expecting the police to say, well, she was in there with this person or that person. Because I have so many cameras in my house now, after all that these crazy people have done to me and abused me and exploited me sexually and financially, I had to put cameras everywhere, even where I sleep. This is the only way I'm going to protect myself. Any crazy thing that these people do against me, it will be on camera. And let it be known that it's no cameras just inside my apartment. There's eyes and cameras everywhere at the moment due to the threat that my life is in, the danger that I'm in, because I'm being exploited, I'm being abused, I'm being tortured, I'm being tormented by these people intentionally to break me and my spirit, intentionally to try to make me feel a way that says, I'm just giving up. I can't do this anymore. They want me to say that so bad, but they forgot I'm not as weak as they are. There is no such thing as quitting in my dictionary. The dictionary that God gave me doesn't have that word. Quitting is for losers and mindless, delusional people like the gay Virgo man and the copycat and his mother, who think that they are God. What part of the lesson that these people are about to learn or are supposed to learn in this lifetime is that they are not God. That's their lesson. And their karma is to keep watching me, watch me rise. That's their karma. And the prophecy is about them and the entire group of the Illuminati and the Masons taken down. All of them. Not one of them will be left out. All of them will be dragged in because of the insecurity of this doppelganger and the gay Virgo man Schultz guy. And you guys thought that they were great addition to the team or to the organization. They were the end of your organization. They were cloaked in the light that you wanted them to be seen. They wanted you to see them as that way, but they were not like that. They were your enemies from day one. They were your biggest threat from day one, and yet you chose to call me a threat when it was the two of them all along. The lies, the deceit, the schemes, the theft, the frauds, the money laundering, the contract that I was supposed to receive, the money and the assets from the contract that was stolen from me, the copycat has it. Now, whether they have it or not, or if they spent it already, if they sold it already, it doesn't matter. They're going to prison. Because the money that they stole from me, this Virgo Schultz guy and the copycat, this money, they still have it. They launder it outside of the country so no one can ever find it. They've been paying people outside of the country to help them launder money. And I can tell you how I know this. When I signed this contract for them, in parentheses, the Illuminati, they were supposed to send out a lawyer that was supposed to deliver everything that was in that contract. The gay Virgo man and the copycat knew about this. They tracked down the lawyer by hacking into my devices, and they got a hold of the lawyer. And they're like, well, how about if you just tell them that you gave it to her and we keep it? She's too stupid. She doesn't deserve this. We're gonna get caught, says the lawyer. But the Schultz guy said, we can do whatever we want. We have the Illuminati behind us. We're powerful. We're untouchable. We can do whatever we want. Okay, says the lawyer. So the lawyer and these gay Virgo men and the copycat and the mother, they plotted a plan that was strategically well planned out. I gave them that. I give them credit for being well calculated about how they structured everything. The architecture part of the plan was very strategic. They they started to falsify doctors' diagnosis and reports with police, false reports um, from fake police and fake therapists. I guess I don't know how this works. I mean, if those were really a doctor and those were really cops that did this, then they will be removed from their position because they will be found out. This doctor drafted a letter saying that I actually had mental instability, um, mental issues is what the report said. I don't know exactly what else the report said, but it did mention the word mentally unstable. Then they hired a police fake guy. I believe that it's a fake guy. I'm hoping it's just a fake police guy because if it's a real police guy, that police guy is gonna lose his job. But I believe that it is a police job because these gay Virgo men once texted me a picture of him and a cop in a freeway where he got out of that car to help the cop, and he snapped a picture with his cell phone. He's that kind of guy. He's very much attention seeker, clout chaser. He'll do anything for attention. That's how disgusting he is. Um, and they hired policemen to write fake reports about me. And these reports, they were notarized with a notary, public notary, like like it was real, to make it more legit. Um, the gay Virgo man's mother, who I believe is a judge or a lawyer, she's in there somewhere, but she does have direct contact with the judicial system, and she signed off. I believe she's a judge. If I'm not mistaken, I believe she's a judge. What kind of judge? I don't know, but my guess is that she's a probate judge. The lawyer that worked with them is a probate lawyer. This is how the whole thing got plotted. And so a probate lawyer was involved. A probate judge was involved. A fake police person was involved. Fake doctors were involved. And this is how they plotted the theft to steal everything that was supposed to be given to me. It was given to the doppelganger. And to this date, the only reason they have not been arrested yet or will be soon is only because there is a lot of evidence that has been gathered. And due to the fact that there has been more than a lot of people involved, the investigation is taking a lot longer. putting me in a position where I have to continue suffer the scarcity and the lack of resources, unable to even go get a job because these people keep meddling with my communication as a way to keep me broke, to keep me low. They don't want me to have any money because they know what I'm capable of. They don't want me to be seen. They don't want me to be seen as someone who is productive, creative, strong. They want people to think of me as weak, useless, a prostitute, mentally deranged. This is the concept they want people to have of me instead. So, to make that more believable, they have to meddle and make it look like that. Just like when they send a man to my house. We know she's not a prostitute, but because we told people that she was, we're going to keep sending men to harass her. These people have gone to lengths to violate my rights. All my rights have been violated, and they want to take away my dreams, my aspirations, and my hopes. The only thing they want to give me is a broken spirit. They want to see me snap. They want to get this reaction out of me that says, you win. A reaction that says, you broke me. A reaction that says, I am nothing. But it will be the opposite. Because remember, do unto others as you want done unto you. And God will give you exactly what you ask for. Just not for me. And the only people that have become wealthy and important with content wise, it's them. And while I continue to be the source that they continue to steal from, they continue to make themselves rich. And I continue to stay in poverty, going to the food bank every week just to have food. But I'm not embarrassed because I much rather have people see me doing that than having to be the person that they describe people that I am. Because my actions will scream and they will speak for themselves. I think that all of you should be asking them, you said that she was like this, but they lied to you because they wanted the entire world against me so that I would never stand a chance of ever succeeding in life. So that men would always see me as a woman who isn't worth talking to or even dating because she doesn't have any money. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind being broke because it keeps me away from men that only want women for money. They want to pretend to be in love with a woman because they want money. So if having a boyfriend means that they have to lie to you because they want money from you, I say I'm going to stick to my celibacy. I don't have a problem being in celibacy. I love my body and I love my health. And not having any stress in my life is working out really well for me. I don't have to worry about what a man is going to think about me when I go to the bathroom or the way I dress when I am at home or the way I eat or I don't like any of that stuff. If a man has to judge me on the way I live, the way I dress, the way I walk, or what I eat, or how I live, That whole thing sounds exhausted already. I don't think so. Um, but what I'm saying is that these people will eventually learn who really is in charge because it's not them. And they will continue to get away with what they're doing until they have enough for everyone to be picked up. If they fly to another country because they want to get away from legal repercussion, they're delusional and mindless. Facial surgeries or not, they're still going to be caught because there's one thing that they cannot change with cosmetic surgery. And I won't tell you what that is because that is how they're going to get caught. If they fly to another country to escape, that's how they're going to be caught. No matter what they go, no matter what they do, it's too late. They're going to prison. And unfortunately, some of them will die because of all the death magic that the two of them and his mother have been casting upon my life. They have been wishing ill on my life. They want people or someone to take me out so violently that they want to even record it. They told someone that I want you to do this to her, but I want you to record it so that I can get the pleasure to see how much pain she's suffering. There were plans to kidnap me. There were plans to sexually assault me at my own home. There's been a lot of talk about this, and they gathered together at the house by the woods to talk about how they're going to completely get rid of me. These people have no good intentions for me at all. I do fear for my life from them, but I respect all and I fear no one. If they touch me, they know what happens. So, because they can't touch me, we're just gonna screw with her stuff online. We're gonna make her life so miserable that she's not gonna have time enough to be high vibrational. We're gonna give her so much hell that she's not gonna have time to think about God. This is how hateful these people are. Sick. And if you look at the situation, take a good look at them and then take a good look at me. Which one is mentally unstable to you? Exactly. And I'm gonna leave you guys with this video. I just wanted to let you guys know. Um, if you can please help me share the video.